Homo sapiens and Marbites, and welcome back to the channel. And today I'm going to do a little story time, as you can see in the title. But first, let me start off by telling you how this story time came about. Basically, I have been off work for about a week, and it is, oh gosh, not only is it painful physically, but it's painful mentally, because I haven't seen anyone for so long. I've only seen Juggernaut. Yeah, I haven't seen any of my friends. But I will do on Saturday when my bestie comes and sees me. But yeah, like literally my legs, my feet have been doing this, they've done this weird thing. I don't know. They just don't want me to walk on them. I'm on crutches and I can't even use the crutches for too long because the feet start killing, so I've got to go on my knees and walk around the house and everything. And yeah, it's just so fucking pain-killing right now because my knees are starting to hurt now because I'm walking around on my knees. Long. Anyway, so story time. I'm gonna start off with this tiny little spat that I had on a group that I'm following on social media. So basically there was this lady and she put up a charcoal face mask, yeah? And the title was, I can't remember what the title was. No, I do remember what the title was. I can't wait until I get on this black face mask hype. Now, I don't have a problem with that per se, because I know what she was talking about. Don't get me wrong, I totally get what she was talking about, and you could clearly see what she was talking about. She had her mask on, her charcoal mask, but she said black face mask. And so I kind of messaged in the group saying, you might want to change the wording of what you've just said, just because, you know, you're saying black face mask. And a lot of people jumped onto me saying, and oh, also I said, you know, I'm doing this kind of for your benefit, your safety, blah, blah, blah. I don't want anyone to jump on your back and be saying random stuff and taking things out of context when really and truly I know you're not and you know you're not. So let's kind of abolish what's going possibly could happen. A few people was just like, well, that's what it's sold as online, black face mask. So I decided, let me go online and find out. I don't know if you can see this, but almost, not even almost, all of what I'm showing you says black mask, blackhead mask, blah, blah, blah. None of them say black face mask. And I think companies are quite aware if they said something like black face mask, people will jump onto that and be like, oh my God, you're being racist or whatever, which is what I was trying to avoid. Now, in this group, people were saying, well, I don't understand why people would get offended by her saying it if that's how it's being sold, but clearly it's not being sold as black face mask, it's being sold as charcoal black mask, it's being sold as black head removal black mask, it's black mask facial detoxifying or whatever. That's how it's being sold. It's not being sold as, and what I have seen and what I've shown, it's not being sold as black face mask. I think companies are kind of aware, like I've already said, if they use that term, people will jump on them. And we've all seen X amount of photographs, you know, pop up on the internet where a lot of people who aren't black, let's just say it, white, have put the black face mask on and said the N-word and blah, 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 or whatnot, making, you know, really derogatory terms about black people or whatnot. Sad lives they live if they feel they need to do that, but whatever. But yeah, that's part of my story time, because all of my story time all happened on the same day. So yeah, that's my little rant sort of thing, because I'm just like, are you seriously not getting what I'm getting? Oh, and then one woman posted up, oh, I bought one myself. I hope no one gets offended. I don't know if the correct term is to say it's white privilege, but you would, being a white Caucasian person, you would never actually kind of get where I'm coming from, because you don't have to live that life, and you will never live that life. You will never go through the things that black people from today forward and past and whatnot have had to go through. People are dying, you know, that whole Black Lives Matter movement and everything. People are dying because of certain things, and to make light that even a facial mask doesn't contribute to that is kind of white privilege sort of terms. I don't even know if I'm making any sense, but you kind of get the gist on what I'm trying to say. Like, she totally just kind of brushed it aside, making me feel, it actually did make me feel like, oh, so you hope it doesn't offend anybody, so you're poking fun of me when I'm actually talking about a serious issue in a light-hearted way. I'm not even a light-hearted way, I'm just, you know, trying to make you see that using the term blackface mask is not the right term when it's not sold that way on the fucking internet. Anyway, rant over. I got recognized yesterday, or the day of my purchase, depending on when you're gonna see this video. I got recognized, and it was so awkward. So because I've been at home so much, I've just been ordering stuff online because I just want something to look forward to, and I don't want to be bored at home and whatnot. I just want to have something to play with. And so I ordered some makeup, and yeah, my delivery came. Ding dong! And I'm on my crutches, you know, trying to get down the stairs as fast as I can. Doom, 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 doom. Then I open the door. Bear in mind, this is early hours of the morning. Not early hours of the morning, but I've been staying up pretty late. So I literally, it was like, what, 11, 10 o'clock in the morning? I can't remember. And yeah, so my hair is out. There is no makeup on my face. I've probably still had toothpaste all around my mouth because I just brushed my teeth. And I know I had some crumbs on my face because when I looked in the mirror afterwards, I had crumbs on my face from when I had eaten my breakfast. And I'm in this, you know, I'm not even wearing anything under. I'm literally naked because I'm just like this with my hair out, and it's curly and it's straight and everything. And I open the door and there's this cute, hell of a cute delivery guy. And he looks at me and I'm just like, yeah, I know I'm married, but it's eye candy, you know. And I'm just like, And he's like, oh, wow. And I'm like, Like, I thought like he was like making fun of me or because of my hair or whatnot. Oh my God. And he was like, hello, Homo sapien. He was like, hello, Homo sapiens and Marbites. And I was like, what? You just said, hello, Homo sapiens and Marbites. No, I wasn't really aware that I said it that much, but obviously I do because I've watched back videos and I kind of say it on every introduction of my videos. Hello, Homo sapiens and Marbites, it's me, Rogue Moby Scott. And he said it, and I was just like, oh shit. Someone has recognized me. And you know where I live. And you've seen me in not my such good glory. Hi. And he was like smiling, and I was looking at my parcel, and he's smiling, and I'm looking at my parcel. He's smiling, I'm looking at my parcel, and I'm like, thank you. Close that door real quick. Yeah, that was the most awkward time ever. Now, don't get me wrong. If I was, I've had occasions where I have been noticed, you know, from here on YouTube. One time memorable, I think it was last year, no, the year before, when I was with my best friend and we went to Gay Pride, and we was in Soho Square, and there was like a bunch of guys and girls and they were drinking and everything, you know, it was a party time, and someone was just like, oh my god, I know you, you do YouTube, and I was just like, oh my god, I get really nervous when people recognize me, and you know, I suppose the more I do these videos, and even if it does happen or not, it's always going to be something that makes me want to curl up and go into my own shell and not be seen. I like it and I don't like it. I like that I know that I'm being watched, and I don't like that you can find me out in public. It's kind of scary. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, by the way, this eye makeup is literally a dream because I dreamt about it and I just decided I wanted to throw it on because why not? I have time on my hands. So my windows need fixing in the house, and basically the construction people came over to the house. Well, it was only just one guy, and he was alright looking, not my type though. He went in to look at the windows that he needed to, you know, measure up and for whatnot, and he was like, excuse me, mate. Yeah, he was he was like, excuse me, mate, can I use your toilet? And I was like, yeah, sure, go ahead. So he goes into the bathroom and he closes the door. Now, I don't know how he did what he did, but there was no noise made. I couldn't hear him pee. I couldn't hear any splashing or anything. I was like that far away from the door. I was standing there. Well, no, I was sitting there yeah, my house is kind of small, so my hallway is like there. Then right there is my bathroom, and then right next to my bathroom there's the kitchen, and then you've got my living room and bedroom and computer room are on the other side. So yeah, I know when someone is using it. I did not get any inkling that he was using the toilet. It was just so quiet. I'm just like, is he actually using the toilet? And then I heard a flush. So I'm like, okay, he's used the toilet and he's come out. He opens the door and he closes it. I'm just like, hold on, I didn't hear you wash your hands. Just thinking, I didn't hear him wash his hands. So he goes back into the kitchen to continue measuring up and, you know, send pictures of the window to the company. And I can see his hand just about to touch the kitchen tops. And I'm like, excuse me, can you wash your hands, please? Go to the bathroom and wash your hands. And he was like, oh, yeah, sorry. I was like, what do you mean, sorry? Did you not realize you went to the toilet and didn't wash your hands? So he's gone back into the bathroom and he washes his hands. He comes out, and the first time he was smiling, but he comes out again, and again he's smiling, and I'm just like, wow, like he really loves his job. He's like really happy and he's just really smiley. Like, why are you smiling so much? Anyway, so he finishes doing what he needs to do, and then Kiara is locked behind the child gate, and Chatara is just around this guy, just sniffing his toes and whatever. She's just jumping around and being a cat. And he's talking to Kiara saying, oh, you're such a beautiful dog, blah, blah, blah. Oh, what a beautiful cat. Oh, look at their necklaces. Where'd you get their not necklaces, he didn't say necklaces. He said, where'd you get their collars from? Oh, they're so pretty, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh yeah, I got them from here. And I just kind of realized, hold on, we're having a conversation. When you have done what you're supposed to do, get out of my house now. Anyway, he decides he wants to talk to me about his dogs and his cats, and he had like 4 dogs and 6 cats, and he's telling me who rules the roost, and he's telling me about the chihuahuas, and he's telling me about a dog that he found and threw up all over him and blah blah blah, and he's like proper he's getting into a conversation. It got to the point where I felt like I needed to say, do you want a tea or coffee? Like, why are you talking? You've clearly done what you need to do. Just go, get out. Let me suffer in the house alone, in pain alone. So anyway, he goes. And then I decide I'm gonna go to the computer room. I need to go pee. So I I grum to the bathroom, and I'm like, oh my God. Lo and behold, in clear view, bright as day, something was there that should have never been there. Now, if I can see it, he definitely saw it. Let's just say one of my intimate items was in clear view. I've not used that intimate item for a long while now, but it was in clear view, and I was just like, no. He saw it. Blood rushed to my face. I felt so embarrassed. Oh my gosh, I still even feel so embarrassed now. And I was just like, oh my God, what the hell? Like, oh my gosh, was that why he was smiling? Like, is that why he was staying for long, getting all comfortable? And like, what the hell did he, oh my God. So then later on, I decide I'm gonna tell my best friend. Like, my best friend didn't actually make it any better for me, because as I was telling him the story, through text messages, and I was like, I can't believe he saw it. And then my friend was like, what did he see? Did he see a dildo? And I'm like, oh my God, you've seen as well. And he was like, of course I've seen your toilet. And I was like, oh my gosh, thank God. I thought you said you saw something that you're not supposed to see. Like, if you had seen it, why would you tell me? Why would you not tell me that you've seen? Oh my God, yeah. My best friend didn't make the situation. So yeah, that is gone. It's hidden now, hidden well away. You know, you just don't think about these things as you live in your own home. You don't think to put things away, especially like if they're not in use. You really just don't. Anyway, I've learned my lesson. Put things away properly. Yeah. Anyway, Homo sapiens and more. But so I'm gonna go now. Feet are actually really starting to hurt again. I'm gonna take some painkillers. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the story time. If you'd like to have any more story times, just let me know. Hopefully there aren't ranting story times, but yeah.